Eidolon002, the Liberation of Site-1 Incident Report, redacted. Date, redacted. Location, SCP Foundation. Site-1 threat level, catastrophic. Background, Eidolon002, designated the first liberated, was the first anomaly liberated by Eidolon001, a humanoid entity with the ability to achieve supersonic flight, enhanced agility, and resistance to ballistic weaponry. 002 was instrumental in the Eidolon Collective's early operations. Following multiple successful raids on minor SCP containment sites, the Collective set its sights on their most ambitious target yet, Site-1, the rumored administrative nerve center of the SCP Foundation. The attack begins. At 3:14 a.m., under the cover of an artificial blackout triggered by the Hollow Circle, Site-1's internal power grid suffered an unprecedented cyber breach. Security footage captured a single dark figure high in the sky moments before all external communications were severed. Eidolon002 struck like a phantom, tearing through the upper levels of Site-1 with terrifying precision. Eyewitness accounts describe a shockwave of air pressure as 002 smashed through the facility's reinforced exterior, breaching the upper containment levels in a single motion. Her speed generated hurricane-force winds, throwing security teams into disarray. Armed personnel were rendered ineffective before they could organize a counterattack. 03:17 a.m. Initial breach. Security forces scrambled as containment cells in Block C were manually overridden. SCPs deemed potential allies were selectively released, while hostile anomalies remained contained, evidence of the Eidolon Collective's strategic precision. Among those freed were SCP-2931, a telekinetic entity with an extreme hostility towards Foundation operatives; SCP-3001, a non-violent humanoid with the ability to phase through walls, aiding in logistical support; SCP-0229, a sentient mass of shadow capable of consuming electronic data, ensuring no backup security footage remained. By 3:24 a.m., nearly 20 SCPs had been liberated, each given explicit instructions through encrypted Eidolon transmissions. Countermeasures and Foundation response. By 3:30 a.m., MTF Alpha-1, Red Right Hand, was deployed. Armed with experimental anti-anomaly weaponry, their objective was clear: neutralize 002 and recontain all escaped SCPs. The ensuing battle in the central atrium was recorded as one of the most destructive engagements in Site-1 history. Despite being outnumbered 10-1, Eidolon002 proved nearly untouchable, maneuvering through the air with impossible speed, evading gunfire and deploying calculated aerial strikes. Witness reports describe security forces being disarmed, incapacitated, or outright flung across the chamber with brutal efficiency. However, the turning point occurred at 3:41 a.m. when Foundation personnel activated Site-1's internal lockdown mechanism. Blast doors sealed off all main exit routes, forcing 002 into a direct confrontation with MTF Strike Commander Garf. Escape and aftermath. Despite sustaining multiple injuries, 002 overpowered the Strike Commander in hand-to-hand combat, utilizing high-speed momentum and aerial superiority to break through containment barriers. Her final act before retreating was to deliver a final, devastating blow, destroying the site's primary anomaly suppression field generator, effectively freeing every remaining humanoid SCP within Site-1. At 03:59 a.m., surveillance drones detected a final sonic boom as 202 escaped into the night sky, carrying multiple liberated SCPs to safety. Casualties and damage report: 63 Foundation personnel injured, 11 confirmed casualties, 7 missing agents, presumed abducted by the Eidolon Collective, 20+ SCPs successfully extracted. Site-1 security infrastructure severely compromised Foundation status, threat level, critical following the attack. SCP Foundation Command declared Eidolon002 as a primary hostile anomaly, placing her on the highest priority termination list. Despite multiple pursuit attempts, 002 has not been located since the attack. In an encrypted message retrieved post-incident, a single transmission was left behind, seemingly directed at Site-1 personnel. We are not monsters, we are not abominations, we are free, and you will never imprison us again. You cannot contain what refuses to be contained. Eidolon Collective Manifesto. Now go and watch another entry about the 5. I will be waiting.